What's up, everybody? Dwayne Bryant here with WagerTalk.com. Another edition of my MLB Trend Report. This one for Friday, August 25th. I've got 5 good trends for you that are active on today's games. We're going to get right into them, guys. And as always, please do not make a bet based on any single trend, angle, or piece of information. It doesn't seem to matter how many times I say this, I inevitably have someone either in the comments or on Twitter commenting about these and calling them plays. They are not plays. They are only trends. They are only to be used in addition to other trends, other factors, and your own handicapping of these games. This is only one small piece to the puzzle of each game. So please do not make a bet based on a single trend. So let's go to trend number 1. And we are going to look at Cole Irvin. We're going to go back to 2021 when he is facing an opponent that has a winning percentage between 37 and 46%. We'll hit the SDQL button. And you'll see that the over-under is 1-12, 1 over, 12 unders. These games stayed under by more than 2.5 runs per game. Very nice 73.6% ROI on the under. And you can see it doesn't show that it is active for Friday. And I am not really sure why, because it most definitely is. Unless they just don't have, it might be a case of they have Cole Irvin set for Saturday instead of Friday. I'm not really sure why. As I checked before I came online, Irvin was scheduled to pitch on Friday. So we will consider this trend active unless, obviously, if he doesn't start this trend, then you can save for Saturday's games. So either way, you'll have it either today or Saturday. Let's move into trend number 2. And guys, please hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications. I would greatly appreciate that. For trend number 2, we're going to look at, I don't even know how he says his first name. It's spelled like Joan. I don't know if it's supposed to be Juan or Joe or how he pronounces it. Last name Adon, I believe, for the Nationals. We're going back to the last season when his opponent's winning percentage is greater than 29% on the season, and the total for the game is set at 10 or less. We'll hit the SDQL button. And you can see that he's 2-12 straight up, losing by nearly 4.5 runs per game. But the real money is the run line fade. 1-13 on the run line, 81.8% ROI fading on the run line. And you can see that it is active for today against Braxton Gerrit and the Marlins. So let's move right into trend number 3. And guys, I put this MLB trend report on the WagerTalk TV channel on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. However, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I put this MLB trend report on my own YouTube channel. And that YouTube channel can be found at wt.buzz/dbtv. The address is right there on the screen. Please visit my YouTube channel, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, hit the thumbs up to like this video. For trend number 3, we're going to look at Kodai Senga. And we're going to look at him when he is coming off a start where he walked at least one batter, walks allowed greater than 0. And his ERA for the game, his previous start, was less than 4. The total for today's game is less than 10. And we're going back to May 5th of this season. We'll hit the SDQL button. And you can see that He is 0-8. Senga is it's 0-8 over under. There's no overs, 8 unders. These games stayed under by just a hair more than 3 runs per game. Very nice, 90.9% ROI. I am not sure why today's game is not showing as being active. I'm recording this early, so perhaps the SDQL database just isn't updated yet. But last I checked, Senga was indeed the starting pitcher for this game, and I am going to pull up the live lines screen right now just to double check things. So bear with me just a minute. So I am seeing Cole Irvin still slated to start. So I don't know why they have the database must have been miskeyed data that they have him starting on Saturday instead. Senga, I see. Senga is listed as a starter, but there is no line listed for this game yet. Now, I'm assuming that the total for this game is going to be less than 10. I'm actually going to do a quick search here while I'm with you guys here live. And I'm going to look at the Mets this season at home. And I went back to March 5th, which is before the season started, so we can see. And I'm going to go over here, and if you left click on the totals column, it will sort these results by the total. So I mean, there were only 3 games this year where the total was 10 or more, and they were all against the Atlanta Braves. The Mets are not playing the Braves; they are playing the Angels. So a good hitting team. So still possible that this total does come out at 10. So we'll have to wait and see if this trend will be active or not when the line goes up for that game. If the total is less than 10, then this trend right here is going to be active. So again, we will just have to wait and see. It's one of the drawbacks. I can't wait too late in the day to record these shows. I have to do them early, and sometimes the lines just are not out yet when I record these. So we just have to keep an eye on this. And it's actually good this happened because I forget this every day to remind you guys that whenever I put a trend up here and it lists a parameter for the total or a parameter for the line, you always have to keep track of those two things and make sure that the line and the total don't move to the point that the trend becomes inactive because the line or the total moves out of the range that is listed in the query. So keep that in mind. Keep this in your pocket for when the maybe by the time you watch this, the line will already be out. But as I record this, there still is not a line on this game. I'm just guessing that the total will be under 10. Let's move on to trend number 4, and this one is a lot more cut and dry, which is exactly how I like them. Guys, before I get to that, though, if you want me to look up any other situations or angles for today's games, drop them in the comments. If you have any trends or angles that you found that are active for today's games, drop those in the comments as well. We would love to see them. For trend number 4, real simple, we're going to look at Gerrit Cole going back to last season when he starts in the month of August. So month equals 8. That is August, the 8th month of the year. Pretty simple. This is how I like it. There's few parameters involved, but we still get a really good result. As you can see, despite being an average favorite of minus 174.5, Cole and the Yankees are 2-8, losing by nearly 2 runs per game on average. A very nice 101% ROI if you faded Cole in these spots. And you can see that this is active today with Cole and the Yankees in Tampa Bay against the Rays. This will actually be the first time in this set of plays that the Yankees will be the underdog. And that brings us to the fifth and final trend of today's show. But before I get to that, guys, another reminder that my You Choose Your Freebie football special at dbbets.com, time is running out on it. College football starts tomorrow. As you can see, I do have a play up for one of tomorrow's games, and it's only $2. You can get this play for only $2 if you didn't already. But you can scroll down the page, and you can see the details here for the You Choose Your Freebie football special deal. I was number one at WagerTalk in college football last season in all three metrics, that being profit, win percentage, and ROI. I was number one at WagerTalk in NFL profit 2 seasons ago. Number one at WagerTalk over the last 2 seasons combined in profit from top-rated 5% NFL max bets. And it's not listed here on the page, but I have actually been profitable each of the last 2 football seasons. And that's college and NFL combined. And the 2 seasons of college and NFL put together, we increased our bankrolls by 85.65%, so nearly doubled our bankrolls with football over the last 2 seasons. So you've got 3 options here. Number one is if you get my college football season package, you can choose to get my entire NFL season through the Super Bowl absolutely free. Option 2 is if you get my college football season package, you can opt to get the rest of my MLB through the World Series absolutely free. Or your biggest savings is if you grab my college football and NFL season combo package at a discount. You will also get the rest of my MLB through the World Series absolutely free. If you do purchase my college football season package, a member of WagerTalk's amazing customer service staff is going to reach out to you to see whether you want the NFL season free or the rest of my MLB for free. If you purchase this season combo package, you will automatically receive the rest of my MLB through the World Series absolutely free. And how you take advantage of this deal, you go to dbbets.com, you scroll down the page, and here on the right-hand side, it'll say long-term and seasonal passes. Under that, it says football. You just click on the drop-down box, select which season package you want to purchase, and we will tack on the appropriate freebies after that. Again, I don't know when this deal's coming down. I imagine it's got to be any day now with college football starting tomorrow. So go to DB Bets right now and take advantage of that special deal. For trend number 5, we're going to wrap it up by looking at you, Darvish. We're going to go back to June 16th of this season. And we're going to look at him since then when the total for the game is between 7 and 8.5. Again, only a few parameters, very cut and dry. And you'll see that despite being an average favorite of minus 146, Darvish and the Padres are 0-8 in this spot. And not only that, but they lost these games by an average of 4 runs per game. Very nice, 124.6% ROI, fading Darvish and the Padres. And this is active again today. Padres on the road in Milwaukee against the Brewers. That, guys, is going to do it for Friday's MLB Trend Report. As always, if you've got any trends or angles that you found for today's games, drop them in the comments. If you've got any that you want me to look up, drop them in the comments. I'll get to them when I can. And as always, guys, best of luck on all of your wagers today.